Come on, don't let me down. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how I personally do a no makeup look. I have watched a few videos and everyone does it completely differently. I try not to use too many products, try and make it look as natural as possible, and my one is like light to medium coverage. If you're looking for full coverage, then this one is not for you. If you're looking for a natural no makeup look with not too many products, then keep on watching. The first thing I do is moisturise. At the moment I'm using the one by Lizelle. Because it's winter, my skin is really dehydrated, so I find that this one works really well. Then I prime using the Jane Iredale Smooth Affair Primer. This primer is very, very thick. I feel like it's really hydrating as well, and it smells amazing. Then I use the Pressed Powder Foundation by Jane Iredale. This is in the shade Golden Glow. It doesn't match anymore because it's winter and my skin is extremely pale. I love this product. It's 100% mineral, but the only downside is when I put my brush into it, I get a lot of fallout. I'm trying to tap it in carefully because I'm already covered in powder, but I love the product so much that I just sort of deal with it. It's good to use a dense brush like this. I don't know where I got this one from. Oh, I think I got a pack of these from Groupon, but that was years ago. But just make sure it's a nice dense brush. Also, I like to pat this in because I feel like I get more coverage. You're supposed to do it in a downwards motion, but I personally like tap it in. So you can see already. I'll do one side and you'll see the coverage that this gives. This is light coverage, but when you use the primer underneath it, then it's medium coverage, in my opinion. This here, I want more coverage in this section. I personally have PCOS and I get excess hair growth on the chin. I get electrolysis done, and this is what my skin looks like when it heals. So I want to do more coverage in this section, but first I'm going to do one layer all over the face, so hopefully you can see the difference that this powder foundation gives. So I'm going to do the other side. I am going to do a video on my experience getting electrolysis done. I've been taking loads of pictures. I can't wait to do that video. I'm going to do it once I've got my result though, because there's no point doing it right now. So then I'm going to do a second layer, but just to cover these bits here. So it's not full coverage because you can still see it, but I would say it's medium. Another area that I want coverage is under the eyes, so I take a different brush. I bought this brush from e.l.f. This is the blush brush. I bought it years ago, so I'm not sure if they still do it, but it's like a fluffy tapered brush. I also do the eyelids as well because I have a lot of veins showing through there, so I like to do it over the eyes. Then I take a pencil brush like this because I have broken capillaries around my nostrils and I like to cover the redness around my nostrils here. I don't always do this step because a lot of the time I do a no makeup look when I'm in a rush, so a lot of the time I skip out this step. Then I'm going to take the MAC Give Me Sun to bronze up the face. I like to use a angled fluffy brush like this. This brush is by a brand called Coastal Scents. I wouldn't recommend this brand. I bought it off eBay. I bought it years ago and I felt like it was the best brush kit ever. But ever since I started to buy good quality brushes, that is when I noticed that these ones feel quite scratchy. I am slowly getting like better quality brushes. I'm not spending any more money on brushes that aren't good quality, but I'm just using these for the time being because this is all I have. Then I use the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, and I use this with my Real Techniques blush brush. I find that this shade is really good for no makeup looks because it's like a corally, a light peachy corally shade, and it just gives you a flush of colour. At this stage I like to set using the MAC Fix Plus. I like to set the face, especially when you're using powder foundations, because it just melts everything into the skin. Then I do the eyebrows. I only use the eyebrow gel for a no makeup look. I personally don't fill in my eyebrows for a no makeup look because I'm so bad at making them look natural. That's why I only use eyebrow gel, and I do not skip on the eyebrow gel because I use powder foundation. I get powder in my eyebrows. This just helps get rid of the powder, and because it's tinted it makes them look a little bit fuller. Then I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. If I am in a proper rush, I have used that eyebrow gel on my lashes just to get rid of the powder again. But if I have time, then I do mascara. For the lips, I simply just apply lip balm. I made this one myself. If you do want to know how I made this lip balm, it's really quick and easy to do. Let me know in the comments down below and I'll make like a little mini video. So this is how I personally do a no makeup look. I have had people say to me, oh my god, your skin looks so good without makeup, and I'm wearing this, and I'm like, I am wearing makeup. Especially guys, they cannot tell that I'm wearing makeup. The girls can, but they only think I'm wearing bronzer and mascara because those are the only two things that sort of give it away. So I think I'm doing a pretty good job with the whole no makeup thing. I do this makeup look a lot, especially when I'm in a rush, because I'm someone who, if I need to leave the house at 9 o'clock, I set my alarm for 8:45. I literally, in 15 minutes, I do whatever I need to do in the bathroom. I put my clothes on, I do this makeup look really quickly in 5 minutes. I grab a banana and I leave the house. I also do this makeup look when I'm gonna spend a chilled day with my boyfriend, because when I spend a lot of work and I spend a lot of effort into a full face of makeup and I go to see my boyfriend, I don't know what happens, but my makeup disappears and it's like it goes really patchy and muddy and it looks horrible. But with this makeup look, because it looks like I'm not wearing anything, if some of it does come off, it's not obvious. Like, it's like wearing clear nail varnish or like nude light colours on your nails. When it chips, you can't really tell compared to a dark colour because it's the same colour as your nails. Like, it's just like that, but for the face. Right, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I have a terrible cold, so I'm gonna end this video here, make myself some ginger tea. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.